Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the cheapest folding phone that you can get in 2024. So this is I used Samsung Z Fold 3 and you'll be surprised the amount it goes for in 2024. The Samsung Z Fold 3 goes for 1,100 dirhams. That is $290. This is the cheapest folding phone in 2024. This phone was the flagship of 2021. This phone was released in 2021 and it was very expensive. This phone came out at a price of $1,799, and if you're to convert that to dirhams, that's around 5,900 something dirhams. This phone was very expensive, and if we are talking about phones that have depreciated over the years, this is one of them. And this phone came with a base storage of 256 GB and above, so this is the sweet spot of the folding phones. It still has a very nice camera that performs even in 2024. So for a flagship that was released in 2021 and in 2024 it has depreciated to that amount, it's quite interesting. And the reason why this phone has depreciated very much, it's that it has got competitors all over the world. This phone was released in 2021 and guaranteed it was the only best folding phone of that time. And on this one, you get an under display camera on this phone. As you see here, I'm trying to see how this technology works, and it's quite interesting. But trust me, this phone was released in 2021 and it never had any competitors, and now in 2024 it has very many competitors. There have been many foldables are released, many flip phone released by different companies, Oppo, OnePlus, Google, and here it has made this phone to reduce in price that much. And for those people who like tablet phones but you don't like carrying a big phone around, this would be the phone to get, because it can turn to a normal phone, and if you open it you get yourself a tablet format phone. So 1,100 dirhams, or $290, you're able to get yourself a Samsung Z Fold 3, and this is one of the best folding phones to ever be put out, and it still performs in 2024. So for a phone released in 2021 and one of its kind, it's still one of the best folding phones on the market, because Samsung took its time to make these folding phones, and it has depreciated very much over the years due to competition. As you know, our competition tends to reduce the price of certain objects, and now the folding phones are becoming normal. Back then it was hard to get your hands on a folding phone from different companies, but currently there are very many options are around, and that leads to the reducing prices of this phone. So this phone was released on a price range of $1,799, and this shows that this phone has reduced or has depreciated for over $1,500, which is quite huge. A phone, are depreciating for all that amount. So a person who bought this phone in 2021, by 2024 they are losing over $1,500. So I would recommend buying this phone if you're in need of a folding phone, because you get a full folding phone experience. The outer screen is nice compared to that Samsung Z Fold 1, which had a tiny screen on the front, and it had also a notch inside the screen, and the inner display is a full experience, because you get a nice seamless display that is well designed in the inner screen, and you don't get that interruption of the punch hole. As you know, it has an under screen camera which you can use maybe for Zoom classes, video calls, but for photos it doesn't take nice photos, but it can work for most of the functions. For example, Zoom meetings or WhatsApp video calls or FaceTiming people, but the back camera takes nice, decent photos that compete even in 2024. So for 1,100 dirhams or $290, you can get yourself a Samsung folding phone, which is the best folding phone you can get in 2024. As you know why I'm saying the best folding phone, on that price range or in that price range, you can't get a folding phone that looks like this, which has one of the best hardwares, one of the best softwares on the market, and made by a company which makes the best smartphones. You'll be getting more for your money. For a Samsung Z Fold 3, you'll be getting more for your money at that price range. And as you know, this phone comes with a big battery. If I'm to talk about the specs of this phone, it's guaranteed to get Android update of 14 and One UI 6.1 and above. So on the software side, you are safe. It's guaranteed to get the latest Android update, which is 14, and also the One UI 1.6, which is the latest on the side of Samsung. This phone came out with quite a big battery, which is 4,400 mAh, and it has wireless charging, reverse wireless charging. So there are more features on this phone that you get, and using that big screen, you can multi-function. As you see, here they improved it as you have a taskbar. Any app you use goes to the bottom for easy loading, so you can work with multiple apps at the same time, and this phone will be able to handle that. This phone also has an S Pen, which is a bonus point, and the variant I have, it's the one for 512 GB. So I'm getting more for the money I paid on this flagship phone. So if you're in the UAE, there you can get this phone at 1,100 dirhams at the moment, which is quite nice deal at the moment. And I will be giving you more insight on different phones in the market to see or give you insights that if you're going to buy this one, you expect it to be at this amount, and that helps a lot. That's the reason why I created this YouTube channel, Simple Reviews 28, to give you insights on different brands of different phones. So with that, if you're an Android fan and you would like to get a folding phone, this would be the phone to get. For the cameras of this phone, they take very nice photos that compete in 2024. So this is one of the best phones to get in 2024, and since it has reduced in price significantly, that's a bonus point. And guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.